enough of that.
That's
It's
enough of that.
time.
It's time. I wanted to, so I started recording, and I wanted to start recording because I just wanted to, like, I want to take a second. I really like this intro, like, cinematic thing. I think it's really cool. When I was, like,
Um,
10 years old and I played this for the first time, I was like, this is fucking amazing.
Simo, I always forget that you're like younger than me.
I'm only by, like, a year.
To be fair though, this wasn't my like first Fire Emblem game.
Yeah. Also, it looks kind of weird when it's two screens side by side like this, but having them vertical, like recording wise, like fucking looks really bad.
Hmm. Yeah, plus I've seen the gameplay of this and it's like one screen is the map and one screen is like stats.
Yeah. I
So
think
like
I think Shadow Dragon is a great game. I think you know what? Fuck the
this will be
haters.
interesting and I have to lose all of my Fire Emblem cred because I've never played any game that has like Marth as the protagonist.
Lose all your fire. To be fair, like I mean, at this point, like all the little like the little pictures and drawings and shit, and like oh dude, oh my god, this is just pure nostalgia for me.
That is Garneth right there, if memory
Right?
serves me
It's
right.
so
Like
sick.
I
Garneth is
know
such a good, cool villain. Like this is it's like the Shadow Dragon story isn't like complex or interesting. It's just good. It's just like hell yeah.
well, it's not even like I wouldn't even say it's good because like I've read the wiki of this story and I'm like, oh, this isn't. It's one of those stories where it's like it's not
Yeah, and
complicated, but
it's not complicated, but it's good though. I'm gonna edit the.
it's serviceable is the word I would use,
Nah, dude.
right?
This game it's better than serviceable, and we're gonna do hard
All
one
right,
because normal's kind of easy.
yeah, I've.
Actually,
Oh yeah, that's right.
I
This is the
say
game. Right, this is the game that has like a million freaking.
like okay, I wouldn't say normal's easy, and I say this because I haven't played this game in a very long time, and I'm just doing hard one because I don't want to play the prologue because the prologue kind of is
Hmm.
boring. It sucks.
Oh yeah, because the prologue is like you have a Marth like by himself going through one dungeon.
Yeah, kind of. Like you get a bunch of units. Um, the only thing, like, I feel like there's a couple of, you know what? We can talk about the problems that Shadow Dragon does have. But here's the thing. I'm gonna disagree with you. I don't think the story's just serviceable. I think the story, from a narrative sense, is serviceable. But I think Shadow Dragon is one of the better written Fire Emblem games.
I mean, to be fair, it was also written by Shozu Kaga, and like that man's got pretty decent writing chops.
Yeah, like the dialogue, it feels kind of dated and like the oh man, this is like kind of generic fantasy dialogue if you look at it in a certain way, but it also is just like oh, it's just good.
Yeah.
Anyways, prologue. Long ago, Medius, king of the Dragon King, conquered the continent of Arcanea, giving rise to an age of fear and despair for all its people. The tyranny was broken, however, when an unlikely hero intervened. A young man hailing from the Altia region appeared with a divine blade in hand, Fang of Dragon and Blade of Light locked in the battle, and in the end, Blade prevailed. For some time after, the land enjoyed an age of peace. However, after a century's passing, the Shadow Dragon returned. He forged an alliance with a fiendish sorcerer who sought to rule the world, and their combined might toppled kingdom upon unsuspecting kingdom. Again, darkness threatened to engulf the continent. It fell upon the King of Altia, sole descendant of the Dragon Slayer hero, to sally forth with the divine blade and fulfill his blood destiny. But he was betrayed by his neighbor and ally, Gra, and both king and kingdom fell. Altia's prince, Marth, escaped the castle and found refuge on the Isle of Talus, but at the dear cost, his sister stayed behind to buy his freedom. This is now we're chapter 1. Marth embarks on the Isle of
I always
Talus.
forget. I always forget that Marth has a sister.
It becomes plot relevant later,
I'm assuming it does.
Also,
I will
like,
say one thing. I do.
the
I love.
presentation of this game is so good.
Yeah, I was about to get to there. I love the presentation of like these storybook style like
Yeah.
picture books.
Like people, like, okay, and we're seeing the game's kind of expanded way past the intended resolution, so like the art doesn't look as good, but
Yeah.
like considering the resolution this game was made for, like on the smaller screen, like if we shrunk this down to like a DS screen size, it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Marth, Prince of Altea, was lucky. Though Dole took him from his kingdom and all but a handful of knights, they could not take his life. Marth lived and made it to the eastern isle of Talus. Talus was a small border kingdom with no grand order of knights to boast of, but its king selflessly gave Marth use of the isle's eastern fortress, and as he saw the boy shake with anger and grief, he also gave wise counsel. Prince Marth, he said, I do not doubt you love your sister something great, but you must be patient. Time's on your side. If you stay here and grow stronger, a time will come when you can help her. So Marth stayed in Talus, protected by its kind people, and the years went by.
So hey, we're speedrunning this game, right?
Yes. This map actually is kind of tricky. I like every time I've played it a couple times.
Oh, dude, I watched the speedrun for this game, and like the world record speedrun is like 24 minutes.
Yeah.
And this map is like 5 of those minutes.
So another issue that is unfortunate with the fact that when I stream this on Discord you can't hear the music is that this game has a baller soundtrack.
I know. I've listened to it. It's one of the
so
better soundtracks.
Good.
Oh, hey, it's the portrait of Sita that caused friction in the community.
Why?
Because everyone likes to argue about Sita's bust size, and I hate it.
Fair. Like, I mean, listen, anybody who's like, oh man, Fire Emblem got turned into a waifu, I'm just like, nah, it's always been that.
Like, it's always
It's
been
always
like
been
this,
that.
people. Like, we had Sita from
Right.
Fire Emblem 1, we had Arya from Fire Emblem 4,
Sire,
we have Celica from...
Sire, you've a visitor from the castle. It's Princess Kada. And yes, I pronounce it like that. Fuck you.
Oh, right, it's Kada, it's not Sita.
No, it's technically Sheeta, I think, but...
Or it's Shida, yeah, because it's an S in the Japanese version.
Well, and also, I think it's like the Irish pronunciation of that spelling.
Yeah.
Is it makes like the sh sound.
Mm.
But I pronounce it Kada, because fuck you, I can.
So you're on the left this time and I'm on the right?
Right, oh, I should probably hit the button to advance the story.
How do I want to portray Marth here? How does one portray the young hero king?
My favorite portrayal of Marth is, I don't know if you've seen I forget what the exact name of the comic series is called. I think it's Brawl in the Family or something, but it was a Smash Bros. Like web comic.
I've seen those.
And it portrayed Marth as being like this uppity noble dude. He's like, don't talk to me, peasant, because no one knew what Marth's personality was. Before this game.
Sita, what is it? You look white as a sheep. I have better things to do right now.
Marth, come quickly. It's the castle. Gawler's pirates attacked from out of nowhere. They stormed the gates and cut down everyone in their path. I fear for my father's life.
And this concerns me how? Well, you have the bravest knights. It's to lend hand. Why does this concern me? Deal with it using them.
Okay, I think maybe that gag doesn't work out quite as well as we thought. Also, another cool thing. We have, like, I can use the mouse, and honestly, I'm gonna do that.
Oh, that's fucking great.
It's just a lot. I don't feel like having to, like, hit 30 different buttons and accidentally mispress A somewhere. So one of the things I like to do is I like just moving Jake in here.
So confirm something for me, by the way.
Yeah.
Is Marth really the only one who can go to this
Yup.
division? Oh my god!
Yup, they were very faithful when they recreated well, they were faithful in weird ways when they recreated Shadow Dragon.
Why be faithful to that?
Right? I think I actually want...
Oh, we have Cain and Abel.
Yeah, I think we want Abel to do this.
We have the OGs. The originals.
The original cab. The original Christmas cabs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, there's just a lot about this game that I disagree with the greater Fire Emblem community about.
I mean, to be fair, you have already won the game, though. You know why?
Why? We have
You have the wing spear.
Oh, just wait till we forge it.
I was like, yeah, once you forge it, it's like, you can like forge ridiculously in this game, can't you?
Yeah, you can forge pretty much any weapon, and we don't.
Don't you get like 4 wing spears?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I skipped the thing. I misclicked.
Oh, you. Wait, did
Marcus
Jagan
did not
kill?
Jagan did not. Market. Yeah, Jagan did not kill. Hard one is a bit tricky. I say hard one's a bit tricky. It's tricky in the sense that it's not like Jagan can't kill everyone immediately. We'll go ahead and get Gordon to do some chip damage because that's all he's good for. Once we. God, again I skipped. God, I'm so used to. I was playing this the other day on hard 3. I've gotten so used to just being like, okay, we're done.
I mean, to be fair, the animations in this game aren't that great.
Wrong. The animations are great. Fuck you. Again, this is where I can fully acknowledge that I'm in the wrong on this.
Like, I see your trash face is showing itself, Simo.
I have like a nasty nostalgia gremlin brain. I just go, no, Shadow Dragon's so good.
Oh, by the way, you know what you forgot to let me do?
What? Fuck, dude. Again, I just jumped right into it. Okay, fuck. Okay, we need to spin a wheel.
Yeah. So let's. I don't feel like making you restart the whole thing, so I'll just spin.
We
and see
can
what you
restart
did.
the whole thing. We didn't really get a whole lot.
That's true.
Done.
We haven't really done anything.
Yeah. Oops. Hold on. Nope. That turns
you know what?
it
It
off.
doesn't matter though, because you got for King and Country.
What is for King and Country?
The boss has. It's for the kingdom. Excuse me. Your lord must kill the boss.
Oh god damn it! We could have kept playing. That's fine. Like the first chapter doesn't ever change.
Yeah. So.
Pretend.
That's why I was like, wait, let me.
Hold on. Do I have to restream this to Discord? Yeah.
Yeah.
Go live. Then we'll.
But that's okay. You can just skip all this because you've been recording, I assume.
I have been recording. We're at 13 minutes.
Wait, is there? Can you just continue off of the nope?
Oh, new game. Hard one.
Skip
yeah,
it.
okay, enter skip.
We've already
done the story. Let's go. Yeah, okay, so Marth has to kill the boss. That is actually kind of difficult because these early bosses, Shadow Dragon has some tricky early bosses.
I watched the speedrun and like this boss and the
this boss, the second, like the first 3 chapters.
This boss and the
very
second
tricky.
one are like the longest portion of the speedrun, and that's hilarious to me.
Yeah.
Dude, you didn't even need to like send like Abel down. It just dawned on me. You could have just had Sita kill the.
Oh shit! I like I said, I've played this on hard. You know what? I'm just gonna keep the Silver Lance equipped because he'll probably, if not kill, get very close.
I think he leaves him with like 1 HP left because the thing about Fire Emblem 1 is that like it's really hard to remake Fire Emblem 1.
Yeah.
Because Kaga had like such a very specific, like, curated experience he wanted you as a player to feel.
Mm-hmm.
It's that, like, trying to replicate that is, like, pretty difficult.
Yeah.
Whack. Stab.
Okay, well, he doesn't kill, but he might as well have.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's the thing. It's how you, like...
I think, honestly, Shadow Dragon... It's such a... I don't know. I just really like it. I don't think technically the first Fire Emblem game I ever played was Radiant Dawn, but Shadow Dragon was my introduction to the series because
Yeah, it's your introduction to the normal series because like I feel kind of bad because like Radiant Dawn is like a really bad like starting Fire Emblem game.
Radiant Dawn's so good.
By the way,
For a starter
speaking of
game,
Radiant
totally.
Dawn,
Huh?
speaking of Radiant Dawn, me and my girlfriend have been like we finished Path of Radiance and now we're playing Radiant Dawn,
Yeah. How's that going?
and we just got to the end of part 1 and she like because like she just absolutely hates the Black Knight
Why does she hate the black? Oh, because of Path of Radiance.
because of Path of Radiance.
Right. See, because Marth has 7 move in this game. Like, dude, everyone has so much move. Armor Knights are so bad. Like, Cavs have 9 base. Like, that's so...
What?
Paladins have 10 move. Marth has 7.
Holy
Armor Knights still only have 5.
So wonder Armor Knights are like, oh man, I feel like, dude, that's like the one downside to It's like the biggest, like, I freaking feel so bad for Armor Knights.
Yeah, they're trash.
Like, cause like they're supposed to be like super slow, right?
And they really are. Like, it's so bad, I don't even know
Oh,
if I
yeah,
want to... Well, we can always
look at the-
reclass Drog, and I think maybe that might be a good idea. So we might as well.
I mean, yeah.
We might as well. Like,
Yeah,
we're
by the
playing
way, I think I
hard
know what-
1, so I don't think we have to be, like, too anal about being like, oh, is this... Again, I don't know. I think hard 5 is
Yeah.
even possible 0% growth, so it's not like we have to care about getting
Good sir,
optimal.
people have played hard 5 reverse in like 0% grows and have beaten these things. Don 1-5 keeps God in heaven.
True. Does Abel kill this guy? No. We're gonna have to use
Oh.
Jagen. Can you kill with the Iron Sword? No. It's Jagen.
Actually, that you could get the. I was gonna say you could have
I could have used
could
the
have let
Javelin.
or you could have weakened him and then gotten the kill with Abel. Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, the only
Oh,
problem
man,
is
also-
Kata does kind of suck on the early maps because
Would you say that? But as somebody who's seen like the speedrun of this game, she is like the person who gets all the kills.
yeah, but she has weapon triangle disadvantage against like every enemy.
Yeah, but how big is the weapon triangle in this game?
I don't know. Let's see. So a javelin has. Oh wait, hold on. We need to probably use. Oh, we don't have any axes, so we can't really check. So.
But you can use like Marcus to see like what he has at sword.
Okay,
So,
his Silver Lance has a 105 to hit versus 6 avoid, so it's 96 to hit base. So 10-ish, probably, I guess.
It looks like 15.
Because this game, I think weapon triangle advantage also is a basis of, like, weapon ranks, so the fact that they're, like, C rank in axes and he has a B in lances, it's a weird calculation.
Yeah.
So this guy still don't... Yeah, these guys don't have anything to do. I think Drog can sit here pretty safely. What was our condition? Marth has to kill the boss?
That's the condition. Marth has to kill the boss.
Okay, that's easy. We can actually probably give Marth.
Oh,
this.
that is weird. Okay.
Did you look
So
it up?
I just pulled up the wiki. It is entirely based on weapon ranks in this game, which is why that thief is actually really interesting, because people talk about how like if you have Abel or Cain run up to the thief with a sword, he'll do 7 times 2 damage.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have him use a lance, instead he only deals 4 times 2 damage.
Oh. That is weird.
So it all stems from the fact that that thief on this map has an A rank in hard 5.
Huh.
So
Weird.
it's not just your weapon rank, it's also the enemy's weapon rank.
Yeah. That's pretty weird.
So does weapon rank work? How faithful are they to weapon ranks in this game?
I think they take a pretty long
Is it
time
a
to
stat
grind out.
that levels up?
It is not. Well, I mean, yeah, you get it by attacking. Now, damn it.
Oh no, that's not how it worked in the original.
Yeah. So they're not like that's the weird thing is that Shadow Dragon, it's weirdly faithful.
Yeah.
I think if we kill this guy with Gordon and Jagan, I think these two guys can't defense 6, so he would take 6 and 6. So yeah, if we kill these guys, they can't kill anyone, I don't think.
If you manage to get Jagan killed, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We just can't be friends anymore, man.
Jagan's not gonna die. Don't worry, you'll see the peak Jagan strats in a couple chapters. All right, 84 to hit. This should be fine. See,
Jagan. Jagan rides in a Jaeger.
Get in the fucking mech, Jagan.
Do pirates have water movement in this game or no?
Yep.
Okay.
It's not 100% free water. I think it's like a move and a half. No, it's
like
2 move.
It's 2 move, which is pretty good actually.
Yeah.
Can you reclass pirates or no?
Yes.
Oh shit, that's cool.
Reclassing is dependent on the character's base class. There's like a couple different sets.
Okay.
Because there's like 2 types of archers, and one can reclass into pirates and the other can't, and I don't think there's any difference other than that.
Oh, okay.
Any real difference, because of course like growth rates will be changed and whatnot. Do these guys 2-shot Kada, or can I just, yeah. I'm just gonna put her
No.
here.
They don't even like 3-shot her.
True. Maybe we should be conserving wing spear uses.
But you're using up the wing spear.
We're using up the wing spear. Yeah, he's gonna go for Gordon.
You can go for Gordon because Gordon can't retaliate. So is the AI still programmed to like instinctively hate on Marth?
I am not 100% sure. That might be something that's worth Googling. I think it's very similar to Roy in that they want to go after him.
Okay. Marth
Gordon,
can
if you
probably
get you
can't
some
Marth
shit.
kill the pirate there
He
at
can.
the bottom. Now Marcita's at.
He can. Oh, Ceda's so close to one-shotting that archer. Okay.
The wing spear has 28 uses. That's such a weird number.
Yeah, actually, hold on. What is the might of the wing spear? 8?
It's like 8. Yeah.
If I gave her a regular lance. No, it's actually Jesus.
Yeah, the wing spear is better.
So
it's,
good.
It's her proficiency weapon.
For a reason, yeah, I think moving Gordon to attack this pirate's probably ideal. Just to free up all my
Gordon
other units.
missed.
God, if he missed.
How's effective
Yes,
damage in this
so-
game? Is it really?
Not sure actually. I think it's double whatever your attack would be.
Okay, so
It's
it's
not the bad
that
version.
big of a deal. It's not the ×3 multiplier.
I don't think it is, but I'm also not 100% positive on that.
Okay.
So
By
that
the
would
way,
be-
I think I know which Fire Emblem game I'm gonna play next.
What? Okay, that's good.
We're gonna have
it.
to really look at those conditions and really think about which ones are actually like doable with what I'm gonna be playing.
Why?
Because I think some of them just can't be done. Namely, like Steel Ball Run just can't be done.
Why?
I'm thinking of playing Fire Emblem 4.
God. And may I ask one more time, why? Actually, hold on, this Jagan one-shot.
Because I really like Fire Emblem
Damn.
4, okay?
That's fair. So I need both of Jagan and Kada to kill. Man, this is unfortunate. Let's move.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
Drog doesn't take any damage. We maybe probably could have played on hard too, and it would have been fine, but I don't trust myself.
Oh, you don't trust the wheel?
Wow, Marth also hasn't been in any combat. Let's get him.
No, you like. That was a crit.
The crits look
crit.
so good. Yeah, so then...
I'm just saying that was kind of like the most useless crit.
It was, but it looks cool. Actually, hold on. Is this a confirmed kill, or it's close to a confirmed kill? There, it's... Yeah.
That's a confirmed kill. It's just, yeah, and you're out of the range of that guy.
Alright, either we get so horribly useful crit conserving wing spear uses.
Yeah, and she's about to level up. Marth, I've been in more combat than you. How do you feel?
No, that's about accurate. Marth isn't that good in this game.
Actually, in watching the speedruns, the Marth is actually the best unit in the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I disagree.
The reason for that is because you know what the pro gamer strat is to do for like all of the hard 5 speedruns?
What?
It's to give Marth every single stat booster, and then just use the warp, staff to end maps immediately.
So what you're saying is that my really bad, like, 10-year-old strategy was optimal?
Is that what you were doing?
Oh yeah! I was literally, I was just being like, okay. But here's the thing, I wasn't using the warp strat to be fast. I was using the warp strat because, thanks Gordon, I was using the warp strat because I had gotten all my other units killed.
Oh, that's funny.
It's very funny. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and... That doesn't matter.
I hear Fire Emblem has permadeath, but I wouldn't know, because, like, all permadeath is followed immediately by a reset.
True. Unless you're playing an Ironman, in which, you know, your Roy gets hit by an Hellfire and dies sadly.
No, I'm very sad.
Yeah. We actually can...
How much movement does she have? 8? Jesus.
Yeah, dude.
Man, you can't reclass Marth, I'm assuming.
No. He has to be a lord.
Oh, that's annoying.
Everyone else can reclass though. I once was trying to figure out a way to because I googled it and no one had made a tool for it, which I would think, like, why wouldn't you? Is I was trying to figure out a way to play through the game with random reclasses.
Oh god.
I was rolling a bunch of dice and it was really fun.
Hey, I'll
actually.
be back.
Yeah, no problem. There's not a whole lot more to this chapter. Oh, I just left Gordon open. That's fine. But yeah, no, if anybody watching this wants to look at it and do that, that would be a lot of fun. Is a random reclass tool. Just cause like I think it would be pretty neat to play through this game like that. I think it'd be a very interesting challenge. I remember in one of my runs I got like Archer, Kata, and a bunch of other crazy stuff.
Oh, that must be really interesting.
Yeah, it makes you, like, I didn't get super far because I was also being like, oh, it was good. I was trying to do like a random reclass Ironman thing to kind of force myself to get good.
Mm-hmm.
And
you very quickly realized that Cavaliers are busted?
I realize Cavaliers are busted, but then the issue becomes when all your Cavaliers reclass into, like, Dark Mage. It's like, oh, hold on.
Yeah.
That's alright, speed's good.
That's a good speed growth. I mean, I think she gets, what, 6? Are promotions gains as broken in this game as they are in the regular one?
I actually have no idea. It's been a while since I've played this game, like, fully through. In fact, I only think I've played through and beat this game once.
Okay, by the way, this will be the last map I'm here for with you.
Alright, then this is the last map we'll be doing.
Because, someone's here.
Oh! Then,
Oh, hey, it's the walking vulnerary.
I am Beast, a humble curate. I cannot fight, but the staff I carry can heal your wounded. Take me with you, and you'll be very glad you did. Yeah, basically. He exists to heal us. I mean, honestly, the trickiest part about this will probably be making sure Marth gets the boss kill.
Yeah, that is your victory condition, is letting Marth getting the boss kill.
Yeah, we'll just have.
So, yeah, I am curious to how you're gonna get Marth the boss kill, because I've seen the boss's stats in passing.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
it's
okay.
difficult. It definitely is gonna take some. You can weaken him.
Luckily you can weaken him.
Yeah, I mean that's the funny thing is that so many bosses in Shadow Dragon only have one range.
Yeah, which is kind of like really dumb.
Which is weird because like they have bosses with hand axes and like multiple weapon types and stuff, but then like just occasionally, like I can just be like, okay, sit here. The problem is gates are so busted. Like, look at this.
That's because I think he's getting 22 defense, 20 avoid.
Remain of Altia, you say now. Horror.
Maybe you know what I should play with the wheel? You know what I should play with the wheel next? I shouldn't play Genealogy. I should play Thracia.
You're just saying, like, yeah.
That way, you know why?
Jesus.
I should do that because that way you're like, oh. That way you're like, oh, you know what? These sports aren't actually that terrible.
Really?
Do you not know what you get in Thracia forts?
No.
How does 10 defense, 30 avoid, and healing 25% sound to you?
That sounds pretty good. Jesus Christ.
Yep, he is. Yeah, this dude is apparently like the hardest thing, and like the pro gamer strat here is to like. Man, Fire Emblem is really bad at like teaching you how to deal with its like harder difficulties.
It really kind of is.
And it also doesn't help that like bosses are like really annoying, and like the way that they're structured is they're designed in such a way where it's like.
God, Marth does 2 damage to him.
Yeah.
Like 83 to hit. Are you kidding me? Like, we can get there, but holy shit.
Yeah, like, and that's kind of the big problem I find with Fire Emblem games like this, is that the bosses are, like...
so much harder than...
Yeah.
Right, this is good.
And they're not hard in, like, they're just time wasters, because, like...
Yes.
How the game wants you to play this is to be like,
never mind.
oh...
There we go.
Hey, there you go, Marth can kill him.
We actually might have to wait a turn, because I want to...
You might want to heal Marth, no?
The problem is the boss will 2-shot Marth. So if I attack and miss... Nah, I'm not gonna miss. It's Marth. Hero King! Urgh. You'll pay, dog. Very fun. Very cool. Thank you, Marth. Very cool.
So do Abel and Cain actually get a line in this game?
Nope.
How many characters just don't have a line? I know Sita
like,
gets a line.
90% of characters, their only line is their recruitment dialogue.
Like, I know Sita gets a lot, but that's mostly because she, like, recruits half of the characters.
Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna get a save before it does story bits, but... Bridge Marth, you have saved us in our hour of need. Please accept my thanks. Lad, I believe you are ready. If you wish to seek out allies in Aurelis, I will give you what soldiers I can to see you arrive there safely. I'm never gonna show up again in this game, so whatever, this doesn't matter. Captain Ogba is a fine swordsman, brave and true. I know he and his fighters will serve you. Actually, yeah, like 90% of characters in this game just straight up don't have lines.
Yeah, because, like, you didn't, like, your archer didn't have a line.
Again,
Cain and Abel don't have a line.
It's one of those things where the
Jaden
game
has, like,
is
3.
it's weirdly faithful. It's faithful in the places that you really wish it wasn't.
Like, yeah, because there's no support conversations in this game, right?
Nope.
Which is really weird because, like...
There's support conversations in the 3 remake, though.
Yeah.
It falls upon you to find these individuals and win them over to your cause. Understood, lad. I think Shadow... honestly, I think this game is a really good introduction to the series. Just because it, like... like, a lot of the story very much is like, hey... we're explaining how recruitment works, whereas like
I still think the best like introduction to the series is either Fire Emblem 7 or Fire Emblem 8.
Yeah.
And I lean more towards Fire Emblem 8.
Yeah. I think this one
like,
is a good chapter saves. Oh yeah, we can okay, this is good. So we do have a save before story bits if we're cutting there.
Alright. We're cutting there.
Boy.
Pirates of Gundir.
Boy. No,
Boy.
it's this is a whole we're cutting before this. There we go.